Yo, what's good everybody, it's your boy CrabLord back again. This is me in the same exact area, same exact time as when I recorded Bloody Valentine. Today we're gonna be doing something like the Kid Laroi and the song Tragic. I didn't do this song before because if I sang that loud, I would get a noise complaint. So before we get in the video, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell as well. Make sure to drop a like in the video, leave a comment down below because I do read it. Also make sure to check out my description down below. A lot of sweet things down like preset packs, equipment, music, social media, support link for the preset packs, and a Discord link to get 5% off your sign up. Yeah, anyway, the Kid Laroi Tragic vocal effect. Here we go. Alright, so just like before, the explanation is gonna be done at a different time. So what I can tell you right now, we're just gonna jump right into the demonstration. And let's get it going. This is gonna hurt really bad.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish. They say they love me to my face, but they can't stand it. Them hoes ain't fuck me back then when they attracted. Effing attached to my bro and he gon' blast it. Don't tell me what I've been through, you don't know. Made it out the mud, with or without you, I'm good. Dated for my little bro, just to show. One day you could, I did this for my mama. Gotta tell her, one day away.
Hi, and welcome to the explanation of the Kid Laroi Tragic. This vocal's a little bit funky because I had to scream. And because I had to scream, my voice cracked a lot. With my voice, it may sound like shit. This beat was reproduced by Mike Stacks.
Stack that bitch up, Mike.
So as you can see on my screen right now, I'm talking on this track here, which is dry. It seems like there's a lot of tracks here, but these are basically identical. We have a lead vocal, a backup, which is a complete duplicate with just one plugin, and then these two have one little plugin change that's super easy. So let's just get into it. And this chain is so long, but it's just one vocal basically, so it's gonna be easy. So the track I'm talking on now will become the lead vocal. Also, I have this shirt. There's a little crab controlling a bigger crab. Pretty sick. So the vocals like super pieced together. I messed up a lot and had to do a lot of recordings for it. This is what it sounds like with nothing on it, and I'm sorry.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish. They say they love me to my face, but they can't stand it.
Hey, alright, so let's begin. First plugin, just like always, is pitch correction. It's very common amongst us humans that not all of us can sing perfectly. So we use this thing called pitch correction mono. And when we go in it, there's many options. The main thing you want to know is response time. I have at 12.5. Kid Laroi, I'd probably put him at 40. Not at 12, but I'm at 12. And you could be at 12 too, with just these simple steps. So I got G sharp and natural minor scale. The best way to do this, in my opinion, after you recorded, go ahead and check natural minor and major and check every root until it sounds good. I say that in every video. So play it with just autotune.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish. They say they love me to my face, but they can't stand it.
Okay. Next we have a de-esser, staple plugin, dynamics, de-esser 2, mono. Threshold, -8. Max reduction, 6.6, frequency 6,000. And we'll close it. Not gonna play it because next plugin is just as staple-ish as the next one. Is a noise gate. All that does, dynamics, noise gate, mono. As you can see, I'm talking straight into the mic. Sometimes there's some noises in the background, like this Bobby Lee podcast going on. I got to turn down. All we did was go in and make the threshold -35. It's gonna cut out some background noises that aren't too pleasant. If you have the threshold too much, it'll make your voice sometimes not even be talking on it like that. 35. Close it. We're not gonna play it yet. Next we have a channel EQ. This is where it starts getting important. We bring it over. EQ, channel EQ, mono. This is just very simple. All I'm gonna recommend to you is double click my values and change them to the way I have them. Your initial EQ usually want to take away the bad frequencies. I try to keep it as simple as I can. So with those 4, sounds like this.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
Next we got the first compressor. This one has multiple compressors in it. It has multiple everything. Dynamics, compressor, mono. Now, within it, the Kid Laroi's vocals are usually a little harsher, and the Studio FET seems to get me to that destination. Ratio is 6.3 to 1, which is very strong. -18 on the threshold, makeup of 5, attack 7.5, release at 91. Turn off auto attack and release, and also turn auto gain off. And nothing else is done here. And as you can see when I talk, it goes to -10. Close it, and we'll play it.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish. No. They love me.
That sounds like sh. Next we have probably the best plugin in Logic is the multipressor. Dynamics, multipressor, mono. It's multi-band compression. What I like about this plugin, you can change frequencies as well as compress. So first, space these out, click these rectangles. 160, 1000, 5000. Then you want to remove or add some gain or decibel units. 0, 2, 11, 4. And it got really loud and obnoxious here. So what I'm going to say is I have it -8. If it ever is peaking into the red, you want to just drop it down. And also, the compressor thresholds, we changed the 3 to -19 threshold and then -18. Let me close it. And then we're gonna play it.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
Next, we're moving on. Got a channel EQ. Now my voice is a lot louder than before. EQ, channel EQ, mono. When you're inside of it, you're only gonna be using this green, and then this purple. Simply taking the light green to about 300 and dropping it -0.7 or 1. And then taking this green, it's more of like a turquoise. You take it to about 1000, drop it -2. Then you grab this purple, take it to 5000, raise it +5, and it's gonna extend all the way to the end. Then we close it, and it sounds like this.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
Okay, going on even further, another compressor, bringing it in. Dynamics, compressor, mono. It literally just looks like I added as many plugins as I could to make it sound somewhat good. And that rhymed, and it might be true. We got a Studio VCA right here. It's red. This is my favorite one. Auto gain's off, and same with this auto down here. A ratio of 3.7 to 1. Threshold of negative 28.5. Makeup of 0. No distortion, none of this. Attack at 19, release at 5. Next we have another compressor type plugin, which is a limiter. I made this so I can squash the vocals and make them louder. Dynamics, limiter, mono. I'm not sure if it's wrong for it to not be the last plugin, but it's here. Within, gain of plus 10. That's why I sound much louder. Release of 3, output of negative 4, and then look ahead of 5. Didn't change it, and that's it. So we'll close that, and now we'll play it.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
You could stop right there. That could be the vocal. It sounds good. We're gonna keep going. So now we got another channel EQ. There's actually 2 back-to-back for some reason. This one makes you even louder, and it makes you sound crispier. EQ, channel EQ, mono. This vocal is very experimental to me. And this EQ, the gain's at plus 0.6. That could be an accident, but we're keeping it. I simply took the blue to 5500 and raised it plus 4, and that's it. And you raise the gain plus 0.6. Close it. Next, another channel EQ. EQ, channel EQ, mono. I'm gonna go inside, and I try to level it out like this. As you can see, the gain's at plus 4.3. If we make it 0, all I did was use these 3 colors, this blue, turquoise, and yellow. The blue's taking an AK, drop negative 4. The green's taking an 800, drop 1.6. The yellow's taking a 200 and drop negative 1. And then plus 4.3. To me, that's leveling it out. It could be wrong, but we're just doing it. Okay, we'll play it.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
Okay, getting to the end. Chroma verb. We want that reverb. All right, and that is found. Reverb, chroma verb, mono stereo. So within, what we want here is vocal hall. Click the top and go to vocal hall. It's this purple one. Negative 16 wet, 100 dry, 30 distance, 1.2 decay, 50 density, 100% size. And then you want to change it to where it's targeting just the low mid to high mid. So we don't want any purple showing. We don't want any red showing. And then we close it and we play it.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
All right, now, as you can see, there's a stereo spread there. That's for the backup. We'll skip that for now. So we'll go to the bus. So bus 1. My bus 1 says this. It's not the so done vocal at all. Initially, I wanted to see if it worked, and it didn't. So this bus is not the same as what that one is. So we added it, and it's set at negative 3.5. So this bus has a compressor and 2 EQs after. First plugin is Dynamics Compressor Mono. And within, we have the Platinum Digital. Turn these off. Ratio of 8 to 1. Threshold of negative 19.5. Make it with 3. Attack of 7. Release of 13. These are all off as well. Close it. EQ number 1. You have to make sure they're in the right order too. EQ, channel EQ, mono. And within that, we did a nice little bump over 4K, just with the blue. Close it. The next one, same thing, channel EQ, mono. This one is negative 5.5 on the gain. Let's make it 0. At 2K, we raised plus 5 with the purple all the way to the end, and then dropped at negative 5.5. That's that. With the lead vocal in the bus, it sounds like this.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish. They say they love me to my face, but they can't stand it.
Now, hopefully that didn't sound like quickly. These other vocals I have here are incredibly simple, and I'll tell you why. So in order to get the backup vocal, Command D, add a stereo spread at the bottom. That's found in imaging, stereo spread, stereo. When you're within it, I want you to make it negative 52% here, and then 50% here, 12, and then 200 to 5,000. You can then reduce the volume to be lower, highlight your recording, option, drag, perfect.
I remember times when I ain't had shit. No food in my crib, now I live lavish.
And now that we did that, now we can just freestyle and have a good time with it. Get down and dirty.
I wanna see you naked, I wanna see you clothed. I wanna see you in the morning with a garlic clove. I wanna see you eating soup, I don't make spaghetti. I was making soup with my dad, he said call me Betty. I'm Betty Crocker, and I never wanna be so proper. I put some beans in a pot and then I stir it like a lobster. I got lobsters. I dropped an anchor off my boat so my shit would stop. And then I swam down to the bottom and I found a cop. And then I arrested his ass in my karate chop.
Let's review. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Learned something as well. And if you didn't, make sure to subscribe. Notify.
And when I notify, I just touch my own thighs. And when I touch my thighs, man, I look up to the sky. I say, Jesus, while you wanna make a homie bleed us, I'm eating French fries, and they ain't even seasoned us. I'm in a pleasing us. I'm with a treason us. Don't commit treason, cause I don't believe in you. You never really told me about yourself. I met you in the bar, and you put me on the top shelf.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is how to sound like the Kid Laroi in the song Tragic. And Logic Pro 10 is only stock plugins. Like always. Thank you guys. We out.